Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bunny, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my top 5 tips and tricks for Instagram. These Instagram tips and tricks are for artists who are starting out in the Instagram world and just want to know more about the art community that is available on Instagram. Before we begin with the tips and tricks, do make sure to check out my Instagram profile. It is Brushes and Bunnies. I post on a regular basis all of my drawings, final paintings, and kind of like behind the scenes images to the work that I do. So do check that out, and I hope you guys enjoy or give it a follow. Now let's get started into the tips and tricks. And these tips and tricks are typically the 5 rules that I follow on a regular basis when I'm posting on Instagram. The very first tip is all about consistency. This is the #1 rule that I follow on my Instagram account, and this is in terms of what I'm posting and what time that I'm posting at. So we're really talking about the images that you're posting as well as the schedule that you give yourself. When it comes to the images that I post, I keep it extremely simple. I only post images that are related to art. In that way, my target audience would know exactly what my art account is all about, or I should say my Instagram account, with what it's all about, what I do, and basically the projects that I work on. So all of the images I post are going to be something like sketches, final pieces, behind the scene images of perhaps my studio and or a video that I'm working on. So everything is going to be related. I'm not going to really typically post a photo of my travels. I won't be posting photos typically of my pets or selfies as much, unless they are somehow related with what I do as an artist. Another topic related to consistency is actually the schedule that you give yourself in terms of posting on Instagram. Some people like to post on a daily basis at a specific time. For myself, I give myself a more relaxed schedule. I like to post at least 3 times a week, and I like to post in the afternoons between 5 p.m. to, I would say, 11 p.m. And this is Central European time. So this is just because I know that my target audience is quite big in the Western countries such as Canada and the US. So I just want to make sure that the time kind of fits their time difference or their time schedule. And in that way, I make sure that my post is viewed by many more people. So tip number 2 is all about quality over quantity. Now, at the beginning of starting my Instagram art account, I would post all kinds of pictures at any time. I didn't really have a schedule. I wasn't really focusing on posting final images that I was really proud of. It was more so of a progression that I was posting. And what I learned over the years was actually to really post an image that you're really proud to show off. And this is the image that's going to be consistent with your brand, yourself, and what you do. I think it's important when you're posting to social media is to take your time before uploading an image. Do not feel rushed. Do not feel the need to really work quickly and to upload quickly and everything needs to be done now. Take your time, because the image that you post is something that many people will see all across social media. Depending if you post on Instagram and use specific hashtags, it will show up under these hashtags. And really thousands of people can see it, and they will choose whether they will like it or not. So it's sort of like a representation of yourself as an artist and of your brand. So guys, really focus on the quality and don't feel rushed to post anything unless you're super happy with it. Tip number 3 is utilizing the art hashtags. Now, hashtags are a key component to Instagram and also a key component to getting found on Instagram, getting more likes, and also getting more followers. Now, there are very important hashtags you can use for art specifically, and every time you post an image on Instagram, I would highly suggest that you do use the appropriate hashtags for this image. For example, if you're uploading a sketch, you might want to use hashtag sketchdaily. Or if you're uploading a watercolor painting, you could use hashtag watercolor painting or hashtag watercolor. In the video description, you will find a link to a blog outlining over 80 art hashtags, and it's basically split into different categories. There's general art hashtags, there's hashtags for illustrators, painters, for watercolor, and for sketching. There's all kinds of different other categories, but it gives you a sort of a list of the most popular art hashtags currently used on Instagram. Tip number 4, this is all about your Instagram bio. Now, when a user clicks on your Instagram account, they're going to land on your Instagram page. And in this page, you will have your name, you'll have your number of posts, number of followers, number of people you're following, and below that there's going to be a bio section. Now, it's very important to actually fill this in with information that is useful to your target audience. So if you're an artist and you're wanting to sell, or you want people to get in contact with you, you want to make sure you have some of the specific points listed in this bio. For example, I have my full name, I have what I do, such as mixed media artist. I have a couple cute emojis as well, just to spice it up a bit. And then I have links to my Etsy shop, I have my email address, I have my Facebook profile page for my art, and I also have a link to my YouTube channel. So it's very important to make use of this space and also provide the most important information that you want your target audience to know about you. Now for tip number 5, this is a very important tip. It's basically to become a part of the art community on Instagram. What I mean by that is that it's very easily to lose yourself in just uploading images to your own art account and that's it. Just kind of interacting with the people who comment on your posts and not really doing anything else. I think a huge bonus is actually to take advantage of going on Instagram and searching for your favorite artists, or just looking under the hashtags to see what other people are posting on these hashtags and interacting with those people, giving their images a like, leaving a comment, just sort of being aware or having a presence on Instagram in these little art communities. And in that sense, people are going to be more open to you, they're going to be finding your work. It's more so of a cross promotion as well. So this is something that I take the time to do a few hours a week, and just kind of like, maybe before I go to bed, I just like browse through Instagram and give some likes and some comments. And yeah, it's just a really good way to be a part of the art community. So I hope you enjoyed these top 5 tips and tricks that I do on Instagram, and this is something that I did from an early kind of stage of my art account, and it has really helped me. If you guys have anything else to add to this, please do comment below. What do you guys do? What works for you? What doesn't work for you? I would like to read that. On a completely different note, the drawing that I'm basically doing in this video is the day 1 of Inktober and Drawlloween, and I'm drawing a little zombie kind of girl, and she's a little bit I think it's gonna be like a little sad zombie in the moonlight. So that is the theme for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I also have to apologize for postponing the live stream for today. I am sick, although it probably doesn't sound like it. I am recovering from the flu, and I'm on my 4th day, so I'm still not feeling up to it. I'm coughing a lot. I had to edit out a lot for this video. So I apologize, but thank you guys for supporting me regardless. Don't forget to subscribe for more art videos, and I wish you guys a very lovely day. Bye!